Alright, can you guys hear me okay? I don't know why it's suddenly decided to kick me. I don't know what's going on. That just... It's not me breaking things! I don't understand why... Motherfucker, do as I say, you stupid machine. I just don't get why it suddenly, like, says I'm not streaming anymore. It'll say stream offline. I don't know if it's my internet doing something, or if it's OBS, or if it's Twitch. And it always seems to happen when I hit, like, the 2 to 3 hour mark. It will just randomly be like, nope, you're not streaming.
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we are to receive any visitors of distinction.
The people coming know we just survived Corypheus.
Why no pizza delivery?
And they must be confident we are able to do so again. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
No, that's what you meant.
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus's attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lord. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
I'd be delighted if you could conjure up a marble bath within the next hour.
I'll attempt to add that to the list.
I can't get out there, I don't think. Nope. Summon the War Council. Oh, we have 2 Inquisition folks. We've got all that, yep. Alright, let's see. What do we got? A lot more. New to the crew, young and hopeful. A note in a careful handwriting from the youth who recently arrived. To the Inquisition. I found bandits stalking your patrols. They are the usual kind. I can show your people where they are. I try to stop them, but they have swords, and I don't. If you have extra, I will help. I want to help. D. Sutherland. Let's see here. There we go. So we have Liliana. If we have the location, just eliminate them. Put the boy to work elsewhere.
I had no idea Lady Beverly was one of your people. You might have told me before I embarrassed myself.
Or Cullen. If the boy knows where they are, outfit him. It is a minor threat. We'll let Cullen do that. The Sutherland lad reported back. The bandits are cleared with minor spoils. He may have potential. Cullen. Locate the weapon of Teardra Brightaxe. Inquisitor, as a longtime scholar of the ancient Avar, I find the information you uncovered about Teardra Brightaxe fascinating. Many believe the Avar unsophisticated barbarians with no culture worth studying, but do not our legions say the same of us? The rich oral tradition of the Avar has been largely lost, leaving only these rune-marked fragments. Nonetheless, these confirms what I have heard in stories, that Teardra pulled her tribe away from a would-be warlord and chose a hard life in the mountains for uncertain reasons. It is fortunate that she did, for had the Avar remained, the ancient Alamari might have pushed north and attracted the attention of the Myrmidon tribes that would have one day formed the Deventer Imperium. Had that happened, it is unlikely the Alamari would have survived to become Ferelden as we know it. Based on marker runes left at each of these locations, I may be able to find the site where Teardra's legendary axe is located. A crystal-headed axe said to burn with flame. Would be a fascinating find indeed, if the Inquisition will finance my expedition. Yours, Sister Dorcas Gurin. Alright. So our options are Josephine. Sister Dorcas has distant ties to Ferelden nobility. There are nobles who would happily gain favor with Arl Eamon by helping her. Liliana. The Avar tribes are not friendly. My scouts can get Sister Dorcas in and out in mountains safely. Or Cullen. If it is worth our time, I can provide this scholar with soldiers to protect her. We'll go with Liliana's option. Inquisitor. I have no idea what to say. Scholars have debated whether Teardra's legendary axe was an axe set with a crystal, or axe with magically enforced crystalline head, or perhaps even just a very polished axe. But apparently, the word translated from the ancient language taken to be axe merely means hafted weapon. It is possible that translations of the saga have been edited to omit evidence that Teardra Brightaxe might have been using what seems from all appearances to be a staff, as would more commonly be used by a mage. I apologize for my confusion in this matter. I will endeavor to be more diligent in my translations in the future. Let's see. Scout Haven Ruins. As per our conversation, I would like permission to send some of the Chargers into Haven. Our goal is to find any gear lost in Corypheus' attack, check for enemy stragglers, and bring in refugees who have not yet found Skyhold. Lieutenant Primicius Aclassi. Okay. So it looks like the best option for that is Josephine. The only way we'll bring in refugees is through our allies in Ferelden. After Haven, they are more than willing to help. Inquisitor. While most of Haven has been destroyed, the Chargers recovered some lost gear still intact, along with enemy corpses that might yield information about what we're up against. More importantly, the assistance of Ferelden forces enabled the Chargers to rescue refugees who had not yet heard what happened at Haven. My troops brought them in safely. In addition to farmers you'd expect, there are several skilled craftsmen, and even some soldiers. After seeing the devastation wrought at Haven, they are eager to help the Inquisition. Lieutenant Primicius Aclassi. You keep breaking Bannerlord? Why? Locate Heretic Sister. Inquisitor, the refugees rescued from Haven told some fascinating stories, most notably one in which a wandering Chantry sister informed them that Corypheus was the true herald of Andraste, and that he had been chosen to redeem the sins of man. The refugees remained faithful, but reported that this woman, either a madwoman or a Venatori agent, convinced others. It may be worth our time to find this supposed Chantry sister, Ambassador Montillier. Okay. So our options are Liliana. We can easily track down a Chantry sister saying such things in public. Or Josephine. Regardless of what the Chantry thinks of the Inquisition, they will be eager to stamp out this heresy if we ask for assistance finding this rogue sister. Inquisitor, we located the poor mad soul claiming that Corypheus is the true herald of Andraste. She is no Venatori agent, but a woman driven out of her wits by what she witnessed at Haven. Several refugees were with her. All have been brought to Skyhold. They are now where they now see that the folly of the Chantry sisters' claims. They are eager to lend the Inquisition their support. Mother Giselle is grateful that we were able to bring the sister back safely. She remembered the young Chantry sister and describes her as gifted but fragile. She hopes that with care and patience the woman may return to herself. Gain Orzamar's friendship. We have recently received a message from Orzammar. Knowing an ancient darkspawn threatens Thetis, King Haramont officially declared his support for the Inquisition. Josephine. I would advise sending a delegation to Orzammar as soon as possible to cement this alliance.
Let us begin.
Our emissaries have returned. Orzammar has pledged to our cause some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Orzammar's wealth. He recognizes the threat Corypheus poses. So if we all remember, the Legion of the Dead were basically soldiers who declared themselves dead and then went on to fight the Darkspawn until they actually died. Specializations for the Inquisition. I can ensure the instruction for the legions who want to join, but we can expect the Inquisition to remain a leader while training with a subordinate? He is a figure of inspiration and should rightly be one of aspiration. Promoting a specialist from within our ranks seems lacking. With due respect to our people, the needs of the Herald are so specific, I recommend looking outside for their best combat specialists to be found, regardless of their affiliation. Josephine, the circles may have dispersed, but they still have our contacts. There are powerful mages not tied to the rebellion who can offer training.
Inquisitor?
The best of the best have been summoned. Training with these specialists will ensure the Inquisitor's abilities remain at their height. Celebrate the dragon slaying. Word has spread about the dragon the Inquisitor killed. A note passed by Josephine. Tell me you sent soldiers to collect the grisly remains. We have nobles clamoring to see the head up close. I should have anticipated this. Gawking is for peasants, but it becomes civilized when done with a glass of wine in one hand and a fan in the other. And another from Ferelden, signed Heron. My associate Wade is known throughout Thetis for his talent at capturing the glory of the Draconic in the armor he makes. The scarcity of Dragonscale means that Wade is all too rarely afforded the chance to work in his chosen medium. But here's a solution. Wade shares his expertise with the Inquisition in exchange for the dragon materials collected so far. Celebrate their dragon slaying. We'll use Cullen for this one. Wade and Heron are troublesome, but Wade's talent is undeniable. Send them whatever the dragon materials we aren't currently using ourselves. Such sheen to her scales. A beauty indeed. Your gift will allow my imagination to take flight. Ah, such things I have dreamt of crafting in so long. In return, Heron will send all of my collected notes. A bit scattered, perhaps, but our own smiths will find them useful. Wade. And we have all the ones over here. Judgment. Morrivan's arrived. We have received word that Morrivan the Under has made good on your judgment of armed exile and Deventer. He and his clan immediately staked a claim to a large section of land along the Imperial Highway at the edge of the Silent Plains. It is inhospitable and vacant, and they claim that they are not interested in banditry or actively threatening anyone. Beyond, of course, suddenly declaring that they now live within the Imperium's borders, our Deventer contacts say the relocation has caused significant concern among the Magisters. Let's see. I can do really any of them. Let's see. Josephine, it is now difficult to present this as a positive, but perhaps we could notify Minrathous that we hope they enjoy our reinforcements for their continued war against the Kunari. Here's the thing. The Benchdel test isn't absolute. There are great pieces of art that fail it, and then there are terrible pieces of art that are horrible that pass it. So, Don't use it as a benchmark. It is difficult to present this as a positive, but perhaps we could notify Minrathous that we hope they enjoy our reinforcements. Well, that's a long, long film, though. Let's see. Liliana, if you simply want them to present to unnerved Deventer, it is possible to keep Morven's clan supplied without explicit ties to us. And Cullen, a fine jest, and now it is done. I suggest cutting ties before their presence is considered a provocation. Yeah, just because something fails doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it failed. We'll go with Liliana's concept.
Let's see what we have.
With supplies assured, Morven and his clan have set up an extensive settlement and become a welcome stop at the edge of the Silent Plains. There is no reported theft, as they have no need, but there is legendary brawling, as they can't stop. Deventer is concerned, but for now they seem to be tolerating Mavrin's presence, or at least they're able to ignore it. Right. It's one of those things where a lot of people base their entire viewing experience, like the only art they consume, as based on whether or not it passes that test. And that's doing a disservice to basically everything that was created prior to the 1980s. The Hunter Shade Dracolisc. Our researcher has been examining everything of the draconic species, and she believes that she has a way to flesh out a creature that might serve as a mount. The Dracolisc is a rarely seen beast. Wary, skittish, but hardy and powerful. Certainly not a standard addition to the stable. But in what other way has the Inquisition proven itself to be standard? We use Colin. We got the Hunter Shade Dracolisc. The creature has been cornered and saddled. The nippings were severe, but it waits for the Inquisitor to claim it in the stables. Mind your fingers. Alliances. Observing the deadlock. It was to be expected. In the wake of so many important deaths and the rise of the Inquisition, several noble houses are attempting to spur their fortunes by crafting an alliance of their own. For now, they seem mired in arguments of seniority. It would be a long time before any of them threaten our standing. Let's see. Josephine, I suggest someone be offered as an ambassador of the Herald, not the Inquisition. If only to let them know in a non-threatening way that we are watching. Liliana, let them squabble on their own. Poking them at this point is wasted energy. Cullen, I say invite them to observe our soldiers' training, to show them we are not heretical outlaws. Liliana,
Inquisitor.
despite their intent to craft a political entity to oppose us, these noble families are too embroiled in their own conflicts to even acknowledge us. We have acquired some additional trading partners who are tired of waiting for a winner to emerge. A battalion for Sarah and Verschel. Commander, we have verified Sarah's claims about Verschel. Several displacements of refugees were deliberate. It appears to be an attempt to destabilize land claims. While there would be no direct gain for involving the Inquisition, increasing our presence would have unexpected results. In any case, it is a trivial matter to divert troops to march through the city. Lieutenant Estiel. Cullen, a retinue of our best will make an impression. We marched without incident, though I may have it on good authority that there were many closed-door meetings among Verschel's nobility. Several useful names have been sent diplomatic envoys, and potential future gains may be impressive. Don't tell Sarah I said so. Cullen. Okay. We're gonna head to... Well, actually, we're gonna leave here. Here they are. Those are the trainers. Oh, shit. It was all nice and pretty, and then I fell.
Not so standard.
What did I tell you? Thank you.
Loading. There we go. Krim, sit correctly.
Your worship?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
We'll talk later.
We were set to lose how many? And the Chargers blew through and saved the lot.
Hey, Sarah.
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah? My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
Ah. If this is what I'm thinking it's going to be, this is actually a pretty interesting scene. Velissimissa Lady Pants Von something.
Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Right. Things have gone sour.
What are you arguing about, Rosie?
No, it has to go right or he'll kill me for the marching. It wasn't my fault.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vashel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
No. Oh, fuck these assholes. Is this what you really want to do right now?
Make it take you.
Whoa, hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheathe our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pelharmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me, but we both need people.
You want to talk now, but Sarah is my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me? Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red Jennies. Despite your foreign nature, as Inquisitor, you are a social peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Quiet. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
Ass biscuit. of this. Like, she messes up because
Now, what was the point of that?
punch, kick you in the nuts.
Puss bucket, friggin' bastard, shitebag, piss face. Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arsenal,
Sarah.
rot piece of.
Sarah!
What?
I think he's dead.
Stop it. We're done here.
Fine. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
Well, like, there's a line that I chose the wrong option, but there's a line that says, "That's enough. It's just punching a bowl of strawberries now." Okay. Sleep well, Valkyrie. I will talk to you soon.
Hey, you. Know what? Thanks. Felt good to stop the smile off that pisshead's face. It doesn't get bad like that often, yeah. But when it does, they deserve it.
Well, yeah, that's partially the idea.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance
Acceptance
thing you're doing
thing.
right there.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. Right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
The funniest thing I've seen in years. That cat dancing around, hopping and pouncing like a fool. Made my day bright, it did. Maker knows what got into the little rat catcher.
Inquisitor, it was amazing. Sorry, slow down. Your quartermaster outfitted me, and I got training to hunt the bandits near my home, in your name. I hired Voth here. Don't tell anyone, he's a mage. A good one, though. Thank you for trusting me, your worship. I'll pay you back, I swear.
Who are you again? Keep training, recruit.
Good work. Keep with the training. We'll need every hand.
Yes. Yes, your worship. We'll do just that. Won't we, Voth? He doesn't speak, but he's thankful too.
So what I really like, that crew keeps growing, and it gets bigger and bigger with every mission you send them on. So they become basically a small adventuring party attached to your adventuring party. It's kind of funny. What's up, Cassandra?
Do you need something?
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon. What does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave. He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
Cole
Another time,
is... I don't know if you were watching earlier. He's a... he is basically a spirit taking human form. He's a rogue. He's one of the rogues in your party. Let me go talk to him, see if he's up here.
It was too fortified. We were ready to walk away, then up comes the charger saying it's taken care of.
Taken care of? So they
See,
killed
there
them
he is.
before they knew them.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
Blessed.
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple. Pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song.
Yes, Cole has a huge fucking hat.
But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. falling, flying, faith, and I fought him. Maker, forgive me. I hope I did enough.
That makes me really fucking sad. This is the Warden's theme song, the Grey Warden. Specifically the hero of Ferelden.
Just rumors.
I have run through the fields of pain and sighs. I have fought to see the other side.
No, they don't.
Okay, Rosie.
Just what I heard.
I'm sorry you're not feeling good. Archery contest, Saturday. All challengers welcome. Sister Liliana to judge, except Varric and Bianca.
You've no idea, sir.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I don't think I have. Are you saying because of Bannerlords, or are you saying because you're watching me? Because I don't have motion blur active on mine. I don't think. Yeah. Knowing how you plus all the cheese on a Little Caesar's pizza. We'll get some rest. Night-night.
With allies come enemies. Now we have a place to hold them.
Excuse me.
Your worship, the cells are ready for the enemies of the Inquisition. Good facilities in Skyhold. Whoever built this knew how to keep prisoners safe but secure.
Oh, wow. That's a bit of a drop-off. Okay, we're going to go ahead and save our game here. And I think there's actually a good place to stop for the evening after a jarring cut and everything. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. Thank you guys for being here. We will be back probably tomorrow. We'll run some more of this. I can't give you a time because I don't know when I'm going to be awake. But I will jump on and we'll run more Dragon Age. Following that, next week, we'll probably start on either some Elite Dangerous or some more Doom Eternal. So that will be what is coming. Before we go, though, obviously, we have to do our thing. Let's see who we can find to raid, shall we? Go ahead and turn some music on in the background here. Alright, so who is currently streaming? Here we go. Travis Tavern Talk. Looks like he's doing some writing talk. So I'm going to go ahead and send you guys in his direction real quick. Let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and quit our game. Give me 1 second here. I want to go ahead and trying to conserve CPU power. Alright, let's go ahead and set up that raid. There we go, guys. Alright, go ahead and sign up right now, and we'll go ahead and send you guys their way. Thank you guys again for showing up. Thank you guys very much for being here. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for more Dragon Age. If not, I will see you on Monday. Y'all have a very, very good rest of your weekend.